Hey guys, Michol Dalcourt here from the Institute of Motion. This is for the summer project for all the folks at 24 Hour Fitness. I'm about to board a plane to Singapore. It's a 17-hour flight. What I want to show you, especially as the summer draws to an end, as people getting back into travel, a great mobility strategy for the hips when we're seated for long periods of time. What happens is we sit down, the back of our hips begin to get tight. We start to push fluid away because we're sitting for that long. It's dehydrated because we're at altitude. This is a great strategy that you can do once you arrive in your hotel room, or even prior to boarding the flight or upon disembarking the flight. What you can do is set yourself up in a staggered stance. So what I have is I've got my right foot forward, my left foot back, and I've got my right foot firmly placed into the ground so that my big toe, little toe, and heel is making ground contact. My back foot, my left foot, is the forefoot into the ground with my heel off the ground. So establishing this nice position where I'm loading more of the front leg, I put my hands on my hips. Because my right foot is forward, what I'm going to do is I'm going to push my hips off to my right and allow my spine to remain tall. So the key here is not to side flex or bend your spine. The key here is to drop the left hip straight down so that the right hip moves towards the right. And what you're going to do here is you're going to mobilize the outside part and a little bit of the back part of this right hip. And this is really good for folks that have a seated posture for long periods of time. So here I go. Hands on my hips, drop into that athletic ready stance. I push my hips to the right, my left hip drops down, and then I return. I push to that same side again, making sure that the spine is tall, and then I return. After I've done about 10 repetitions on the one side, I would simply just switch sides with the same configuration of the foot. So I'm in my hotel room right now. I can do this prior to boarding my flight. So my left foot is in front of me, my forefoot of the right is behind me, and in this case I would push to my left and then come back. Push to my left and then come back. Great mobility strategies for anybody who travels chronically to make sure that those hips stay nice and healthy. Give it a try.